again, and we'll take it up. Do we have any visitor or public comments this morning? Thank you. Then agenda item 3, discuss and take possible action to approve the May 5th, 2025 Commissioner Court meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve the May 5th, 2025 Commissioners Court meeting minutes.
I have a motion by Commissioner Castiglione, seconded by Commissioner Sitter to approve the May 5th, 2025 Commissioner Court meeting minutes. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 4, discuss and take possible action to approve the personnel action forms. Nate, welcome for your first time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. So we're going to go over the PFs that we have. First one is Esther Hernandez under Devine County Treasurer. That is for an increase within the approved slot. Next, we have Jay Jackson under Sheriff Randy Brown. That is a new hire. Next PF we have is on Gilberto Serna under Department Head David Lynch, Commissioner Precinct 3, for retirement. That was confirmed. Next, we have Reagan Moon under Department Head Carly Kennel for the Public Defender's Office for volunteer. Next, we have John Mora under Department Head Carly Kennel, again, Public Defender's Office for volunteer. Next, we have Carson Salas under Department Head Carly Kennel for Public Defender's Office for volunteer. Next is Asher Saban under Department Head Carly Kennel for Public Defender's Office for volunteer. And last but not least, we have an employee named Caleb Brock for under Department Head Jessica Castiglione, Commissioner Precinct 1, as a new hire.
Make a motion to approve the personal action form.
I have a motion by Commissioner Castiglione, seconded by Commissioner Sitter to approve the personnel action forms. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 5, we'll take no action on today. We're still waiting on some of the paperwork on the bonds and votes. Item number 6, discuss and take possible action to approve accounts payable.
Good morning.
Morning.
So accounts payable is in the total of $1,732,647.76. All invoices over $10,000 are on the cover sheet. There were 3 wires totaling $15,463.91. And there was also an add-on for the monthly rent of the $1,400.
I just want to make one point on this thing. If I look down, Commissioners, on the 81 fund, all the reimbursements for the bids, the developer and the homeowners in the area have put back in over $1 million for upgrading the subdivisions, wider streets, the drainage districts, parks, recreation areas, over $1 million, which did not cost the other taxpayers in Medina County not one red cent, or the county itself. All these are upgrades within the subdivisions that they agreed to under a bid. So that's, I don't know, making over $1 million worth in 1 year. And it looks like the Tranquil Oak is going to be paid out when they're paid January 26th. They'll be paid off. And then that goes to the HOA to for those funds. So it's working, and it's working very well.
I'll make a motion that we approve accounts payable, including the add-on, with the exception of the 97 restitution fund on page 12. Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the accounts payable. Motion is made by Commissioner Lynch, second by Commissioner Waller, to approve the accounts payable, including the add-on, and exception of the 97 fund. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 7, discuss and take possible action to approve disbursement of funds since last Commissioners Court meeting.
All right, we had fuel, utilities, and dental claims since last Commissioners Court in the amount of $60,504.90.
I move that we approve the disbursement of funds since the last Commissioner Court meeting. Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Lynch, second by Commissioner Waller, to approve the disbursement of funds since last Commissioners Court meeting. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 8, discuss and take possible action to proclaim May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month. And I do have a proclamation to read this morning declaring May as Mental Health Awareness Month in Medina County. This measure would recognize May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Medina County to enhance public awareness of mental health and dispel the stigma surrounding it. Whereas half the population will experience some type of mental health challenge over the course of a lifetime. And whereas mental health challenges are one of the most common health conditions in Texas, affecting 1 out of 6 adults and impacting both the person experiencing the condition and those persons who love and care for that person. And whereas 36.8% of adults in Texas reported symptoms of anxiety and/or depressive disorder, compared to 32.3% of adults in the U.S. And whereas 937 individuals in Medina County sought services from Hill Country and HDD centers in fiscal year 2024. And whereas people with mental illnesses may make important contributions to our families and our communities and can recover if given the necessary services and support in their communities. And whereas creating a community where everyone feels comfortable reaching out for the support they deserve is crucial to enduring the stigma around mental health and mental illness. And whereas each business, school, government agency, healthcare provider, organization, and citizen share the burden of mental health challenges and have responsibility to promote mental wellness and support prevention efforts. And whereas the Medina County Commissioners Court wishes to enhance public awareness of mental health and diminish the associated stigma. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Medina County Commissioners Court, acting in its capacity as the governing body of Medina County, hereby recognizes May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Medina County and calls upon the community to increase awareness and understanding of mental illnesses, reduce stigma and discrimination, and promote appropriate and accessible services for all people with mental health conditions. So I would entertain a motion for that proclamation.
I'll make the motion that we proclaim May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lawler, second by Commissioner Lynch to proclaim May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month. Any other discussion? I would just like to say that it is a very important subject. I know our county's been hit by some tragedies recently, suicides and other items, and it's one of probably the hardest things to do is to look at a friend or ask a friend if they're okay. But I would encourage us that we don't start here, and we're not going to ask our people how they are, then who are we to ask somebody else to do it? So please just keep in mind that check on your people. There's a lot of people just associated with our county, whether a lot of people, things that we deal in that have tough jobs, and so just make sure we're taking care of each other, and because everybody that we have in our organization, in our county, and in our families is important. And just like this proclamation said, they all contribute, and we need to make sure they know they contribute and how important they are to us. With that, any other discussion? Anybody else? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Oh, perfect. Did y'all want to say anything? Did y'all want to say anything? Y'all are welcome to come up. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize we had people in the audience. Thank you, Jennifer.
Just wanted to thank you for your time.
Yes, of course, please.
And I just wanted to share something really quick. Besides the statistics that you've already given, as far as Medina County goes, we did serve 937 community members in fiscal year 2024. We currently serve a total of 572 residents of Medina County, and that's for this fiscal year, so we're not done yet. At this time, Medina County has 105 children and 428 adults in mental health services, and it's our goal at Hill Country to break the mental health stigma and empower the individuals we serve. So thank you for that.
Thank you all. Thank you for what you do. How's the new office?
We love it. So,
Nice, a lot of room.
yes, we're actually probably going to outgrow it soon, but that's okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah, good and bad at the same time.
Yes, it's a good problem to have.
Well, thank you all for what you do.
Thank you.
Okay, item 9, discuss and take possible action to enter in order to extend the current rain ban instituted on February 19, 2025 for an additional 90 days.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. Unfortunately, we haven't had the rain that we need. So looking at the statistics, keep praying for it. Looking at the statistics from yesterday, because they only update them at 10 a.m. Our drought index as of yesterday on the low was 450. The median was 552. The high was 646. Right now, our drought index is jumping anywhere from 5 to almost 10 points a day. And as the heat increases over the next few weeks, and you have days like tomorrow, so on tomorrow we're already looking at our relative humidity is going to drop to 12%. This is going to cause that number to jump even more. There are times during the heat of the summer that we can see our drought index jump as many as 15 points a day. So the highest number we can go is 800, and we're at 646. At 10 a.m., it'll be well over 650. So that's not good for us. I do, if you know of anybody who does rain dancing, anything else, I would entertain talking to anybody at this point.
You do rain dancing also, Pastor Bruce?
No, I didn't too much for that.
Okay. It would help maybe next time. Okay, we do have on the order approved that it would take effect tonight, so 12 a.m. tomorrow the 20th, 12 a.m. So this evening at 12 a.m. May 20th is what we have on the order. Today is actually the 19th, the end of the day is the expiration, so we'll just pick right up where this was leaving off.
In the event that we have torrential rains, with our 6 inches that we've prayed for, is there a mechanism in place where that can be lifted for a short period of time until?
So that would come back to the court. Of course, I don't have that authority, but if we were to get, what we really need to break out of this, you know, because people see the little periodic rains we get here and there, to break out of where we're at right now, I'm going to estimate we need 3 to 4 days of slow soaking rain, not the fast rain that rushes off. We need slow soaking rain that will actually help our drought. If we had that, or if it started to look like that, there are times when I contact the judge and we're in discussion, and it would be something that I would make a recommendation to the court to lift.
It seems like we're in the past.
Well, if we have,
We said like, hey, we're going to give a 2-week.
right, well, we've had, I mean, he can give exceptions, so, I mean, there's times that, hey, we just got 3 inches across the county, which is not going to be enough to lift a burn ban, or 2
Right.
inches, whatever it might be, but it's safe to burn.
Yeah.
So the people that are calling in to the sheriff's office, that Mark
We
said,
just do
yes,
one
you
on
can.
the basis.
Right, and to that point, all of last year, by myself, I did 472 of those burn exceptions. This year, of course, I have Bill with me, and since October 1, after Friday, we have done 610 of those. So we process those as fast as we can get them.
All I'm saying, if we're waiting to get out of the drought, you know, like I say, it's not a 20-inch rain overnight, it's got to fill the aquifer back up. That's what we're looking for, fill the aquifer up to get us out that drought index. That could be years.
And I hate to say it, Commissioner, but most of the time a drought ends in a flood. What we really need is we need a tropical storm to come into the Gulf, make landfall and come down to a depression, and then park over the area for us for a while. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I make a motion to enter an order to extend the current burn ban institute on February 19, 25, an additional 90 days.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lynch, seconded by Commissioner Castellioli, to enter order to extend the current burn ban instituted on February 19, 2025 for an additional 90 days. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Item 10, discuss and take possible action to approve a road use agreement with Rowan Land Resources LLC for construction and maintenance on certain portions of County Road 683 and County Road 6712. This is the road use agreement that was in the original agreement, and we approved it with Rowan back in December. And Commissioner Lynch, I know, has been through this agreement. Also, Clay Benford also went through the agreement for us to make sure that everything was in compliance with what was agreed to, and he was good with it as well. And Commissioner Lynch, do you have anything else that you want to add?
I'm good. They've worked very well with us and been very accommodating. So, with that, I'm going to make a motion to approve the road use agreement with Rowan Land Resources LLC for construction and maintenance on certain portions of County Road 683 and County Road 6712. These are the two roads that border where the new data center facility will be down in the southeast part of the county.
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Lynch, seconded by Commissioner Lawler to approve the road use agreement with Rowan Land Resources LLC for construction and maintenance on certain portions of County Road 683 and County Road 6712. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 11, discuss and take possible action to approve a commercial lease for the sale of real property with Block 1, Lot 3, Los Carinos, Inc., a subdivision in the city of Hondo, Medina County, Texas, commonly known as 3102 Avenue G, Hondo, Texas. This is our ODA's building. As you all know, we've got the mediation worked out and are allowed to move forward with the sale of this property. The hospital has been interested in this property for some time and worked with Maggie and our other counsel, outside counsel as well. And there's a couple of things that allow us to sell it without going out for bids to the hospital. Under local government code 272.001, it says the notice of bidding requirements do not apply to a governmental entity that has the power of eminent domain. And under Health and Safety Code 282.046, on a resolution by the Board of Hospital and Counties with a population of 75,000 or less may exercise the power of eminent domain. So they have this authority, which allows us to be able to sell directly to them. We did complete one of the requirements of the mediation is that we needed to get an updated appraisal, which we did, and that appraisal was in the amount of $870,000, which is what this contract is for. So it is literally them giving us the appraised value, a fair market value on it. This building also sits, they recently bought the properties on both sides of this building. So it's a really good addition to the hospital's campus there. And we do have that contract and would like to execute it with the hospital and move through it. Y'all may recall there's a few steps in there that we have to go back to the courts and still do some cleanup work and get this approved at the court level. So I'm not sure exactly how long that will take. Just depends on the court schedule. But the hospital is not, you know, we don't have to have this overnight, so they know about that and are patient to wait until we get back up.
I make a motion we approve the commercial contract for sale of real property, Block 1, Lot 3, Los Alamos Incorporated, subdivisions, City of Hondo, Medina County, Texas.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Sitter, seconded by Commissioner Lawler to approve the commercial contract for the sale of real property with Block 1, Lot 3, Los Alamos Inc., the subdivision in the City of Hondo, Medina County, Texas, commonly known as 3102 Avenue G, Hondo, Texas. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 12, discuss and take possible action to approve a Thomas Reuters agreement to replace the agreement approved April 21st, 2025 for West Proflex access for the Hill Country Public Defender's Office. And Vanessa is not here. Maggie, I'm going to let you chime in because I know you had discussion with her. I kind of followed the thread, but
Right, now she asked me to speak up, or she couldn't be there this morning. So what this is, originally we had executed a contract for the PDO's office with Westlaw for their Westlaw access. After that, they figured out they needed to basically fix it to address the gap period so that they keep their current rate until the fiscal year starts in October. And so they redid the contract to fix that provision.
Make a motion to approve the agreement to replace the agreement approved at April 21st, 2025 for West Proflex access to the East Government Defender's Office.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lynch, seconded by Commissioner Castiglione to approve the Thomas Reuters agreement to replace the agreement approved April 21, 2025. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 13, discuss and take possible action to approve the revised revised fiscal year 26 Operation Lone Star resolution.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. This is just to
revise the actual resolution that was approved, because the contract number was missing a 0. That's all we're doing, is making sure that.
I make the motion that we approve the revised fiscal year 26 Operation Lone Star resolution.
You talking about the grant number?
The grant
Yes.
number on it?
Okay. I second the motion.
That's all four.
Okay, I have a motion by Commissioner Lawler, seconded by Commissioner Lynch to approve the revised fiscal year 26 Operation Lone Star resolution. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Item 14, discuss and take possible action to approve a commercial lease amendment with John E. Byron Cottonwood LLC to include a 2-year extension for the Bandera WIC office located at 1207 Cottonwood, Bandera, Texas. The amount is $1,400 a month. Did that change?
There was an increase.
It was, I don't remember what the other amount was. It 13?
6,000.
What was
It was 1,000.
It was 1,000.
1,400.
Okay.
When we were reviewing it, Andy Wilcox with WIC did indicate that their budget could
Yes, so
accommodate
they're,
the
yeah, it's
change
grant,
in the
it's
lease.
covered in their grant. I would entertain a motion whenever you are willing.
I make the motion to approve a commercial lease agreement with John Byron Cottonwood LLC to include a 2-year extension for the Bandera WIC office located at 1207 Cottonwood, Bandera, Texas.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lawler and seconded by Commissioner Sitter to approve the commercial lease amendment with John E. Byron Cottonwood LLC to include a 2-year extension for the Bandera WIC office. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 15, discuss and take possible action to accept the annual financial report for the year ended September 30, 2024 from Medina County Emergency Service District number 3.
I'll make a motion to accept the annual financial report entered into September 2024 for Medina Emergency District number 3, as written.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Sitter, seconded by Commissioner Castiglione to accept the annual financial report for year ended September 30, 2024 for the Medina County Emergency Service District number 3. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 16, we are actually to take no action on that. We have a discrepancy on the agenda that got posted outside doesn't have this item on it, and the online does, so we're to take no action on 16. Item 17, discuss and take possible action to authorize the placement of advertising, the issuance of the request for proposals for inmate health care. Come on up.
Good morning.
We're going to tag team this morning.
Yes, we are. So we're basically asking the court to see if we can go out for RFPs once again for inmate healthcare. As far as the details, the only thing I can say at this point is due to the fact that there are other vendors that seem to have been, well, at the conferences that the general administrator and lieutenant have gone to, they've kind of come in contact with other vendors. So they feel that if we go out for RFPs, we have an opportunity to see what else is out there with other vendors that may offer the same services as well.
It's our current contract. What do we have now?
We have turnkey.
TK Health, yeah.
And their contract expires.
We have the ability to terminate after a year, or with 30 days notice.
Right.
So if y'all recall, this is one of the things we had to do with when we expanded the size of the jail. When we actually had 2 bids at the time, the other one was literally twice as much. Of course, it was the first time we'd ever done that, or I've never had this, so hopefully people know where we are today. It's public information, so hopefully the others will get more competitive. They've had some issues, I guess, with what we currently are doing, but I'm a believer there's always going to be some, but still not a reason not to go out and see if we can kind of see what's out there and evaluate the other options at this point.
I've been in the middle of a lot of the communication where there have been issues, so I would recommend just to see if either of these issues, will fix themselves with that knowledge, or if these other companies, if they are able to find a solution to some of the issues that they've encountered.
Are you planning to go out with the same RFP that you went out the last time? Or are you going to be modifying it with the issues that you're having currently?
Right, so the first time when we went out, our office was involved, and of course, we talked to the sheriff and the chief, and so we were all new to it, so we weren't really sure what their needs were or kind of what to really put in, but the intention is to really go through, modify it, involve Maggie in this process as well, and really take a look at everything, incorporate some of the issues or deficiencies that we're seeing in there, and then making sure that all that is covered as well.
So a more detailed RFP.
Absolutely.
Any other questions?
I'll move that we authorize the placement of advertising and the issuance of a request for RFPs for inmate healthcare.
Have a motion by Commissioner Lynch, second by Commissioner Sitter to authorize the placement of advertising and issuance of a request for proposals for inmate health care. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Maggie, did you pick up the rest of some extra work? Did you pick up on that? Yes.
Ruby, I would say this, when that RFP goes out, make sure that y'all have your contacts from the conferences lined up and make sure that you contact them and let them know that that RFP is out there.
Correct, yes, ma'am.
Okay, item 18, public hearing to receive public comment regarding the adoption of traffic regulations under Texas Transportation Code Section 251.154, maximum reasonable and prudent speeds on County Road 6612 in Precinct 4. So this is a public hearing this morning, and we will open the public hearing at 9:37 a.m. And Commissioner Lawler, would you like to brief us on it?
6612 Fish Hatchery Road is somehow slid by as far as the speed limit has never been through court. So the speed limit cannot be, the posted speed limit is 40 right now, but it cannot be enforced because it hasn't came through court. So by doing this, it will be enforceable.
Okay, is there anybody from the public that would like to comment on this item? No? Okay, then we will close it at 9:38 a.m. And we will move to agenda item 19, discuss and take possible action to enter an order of Medina County, Texas, reducing the maximum reasonable and prudent speed limit on County Road 6612 in Precinct 4.
I make the motion that we enter an order of Medina County, Texas, reducing the maximum reasonable and prudent speed limit on County 6612 in precinct number 4 to 40 miles an hour.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lawler, seconded by Commissioner Lynch to enter an order of Medina County, Texas, reducing the maximum maximum reasonable approved speed limit on County Road 6612 and precinct 4 to 40 miles per hour. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 20, discuss and take possible action to declare items from the following office as surplus and/or salvage and authorize disposal. We have elections and salvage, and then a transfer from human resources to auditor's office.
I make a motion to declare items from the following offices surplus and/or salvage and authorize disposal from the elections office salvage and from HR to auditor.
I have a motion by Commissioner Castrioni, seconded by Commissioner Sutter, to declare the items of surplus and/or salvage as listed on item 20. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 21, court member announcements.
Well, we had a couple of very hot days last week, so I think it's just a prelude for the summer that is going to come if we don't get some rain. So I'm actually hoping for a tropical storm that comes up through the King Range and then parts over us, as Mark had alluded to earlier. Much of the last 2 weeks, Precinct 1 has been out mowing with the rain that we got a couple weeks ago. The Kentucky Blue Stem is making our county roads rather unsightly, so we're out there mowing. We're also doing some patchwork, filling in potholes from the rains. We've been repairing and cleaning out a couple of the cattle guards that have gotten dirt and debris in them. Then we have also been clearing brush on County Road 651. We do have a project out there for widening a section about a mile west of FM 1343. So we're going to be widening a mile of that road. It is very narrow. In order for us to widen it, we did have to clear some brush because the county road right away is very narrow through there, and we do have limitations with utilities on the other side. So Precinct 1 work crew has been working on that, as well as doing some edge repair on other roads that we have in the area. We're getting a lot of edge drop-offs and breaking off of our pavement. Really, a lot of it is due to 18-wheelers and heavy construction equipment. So trying to add some pavement on the edges so we don't get those edge drop-offs and somebody bends somewhere. That's it.
It's been an interesting week, or week and a half. I think I've had trucks at every precinct there is in the county.
Yeah.
And I think y'all got a lot of roads paved. I know Precinct 3 got a bunch done, Danny got a bunch done. We've had crews down there, and all of them, we're here to help.
Yeah, we've been working really well together. I was out of town this last week, and my road crew, in my absence, paved about 3 miles of County Road 511. About 5 more to go on that one. Help Precinct 4, bless you. Paved the road down south, and along with all of the shredding and pothole patching and everything is kind of a day-to-day process. So
Precinct 4, like they were saying, because of everyone's willing to work together, we were able to get about 3.6 miles of road paved last week. Come out really good. Thank you for the use of your equipment and employees.
I got to go down and right down to the job site with Commissioner Law the other day and watch they would do. They wouldn't let me on any equipment.
Did you get home?
I was one that go.
Did you have your safety shoes on?
I was one that was spray some tar. Well, I figured I'd be stuck with the tar soon.
They take great pride in that.
They were in the bar machine to get
Yeah,
on
that's
top of it.
Was I right when you went down? That's a good question there.
I think there's a drawing mile on it.
Yeah, no, it's looking good down there. We do have at 10:30, we have a workshop at 10:30, Victor Tilly will be here. We only have the one item. We had a posting issue again, we didn't get on the website for the other part with McLeany, so we'll just have the one piece today. I gotta regroup on that. Also, just don't want to let go by, I don't know how many of you all saw, but thought it was really neat that on Friday, ESD 1 in Castroville had the opportunity for Carol Garcia to come by and get to visit them after very tough recovery, very tough scene for ESD 1's crew, and the picture is awesome to see her there with all those first responders and doing so well. So happy for ESD 1, happy for that crew that they get to witness that, and that thank you for God's healing hands over her. So to see her there smiling with that crew was awesome. So hope we get a lot more of those. That's what it's all about, those days. So with that, I don't have anything else. We'll do a motion to adjourn. We'll recess because we do have a meeting posted for 10:30. So we're here to break. Motion and a second. Motion by Commissioner Lynch, second by Commissioner Waller.